Hi, this is Kalé,
And this is Niabari.
and today we're going to start our second blog series on. We're going to talk about bullying as an immigrant in the United States, who bullied us, what that did for our self-esteem, how we feel about it, and even look at the political subtext and the oppression subtext behind getting bullied as Africans in Akata land. Um,
This is Akata.
Is it Akata or Yubo land?
Akata.
Akata land.
Now you want to now.
Okay, Oyuboland. Okay. Before we address that, we kind of wanted to discuss.
But mostly Akata Mimbulu was more than the
Never
Yubo.
just said Okay.
Because the Yubo one, that's what it was.
Okay. We'll discuss that. Look out for that video. First, we wanted to talk about the backlash from our first video on our views on religion, the comments, the concerns, the oppositional views, and we want to just clear some things up. So, Nia?
And before we do that, remember guys, we invite all viewpoints and opinions, so keep it coming, and we will try our best to respond if we can. So, yeah, keep it coming, guys.
Okay. Well, personally, it seemed like a lot of the comments were being aimed at me. Maybe because I'm more outspoken and maybe not as diplomatic as Mia is over here. But I just wanted to state that that video was not to bash Christians. It was not to bash any certain religion.
The video was to let people know, tell them to practice whatever it is that they choose to practice, whether it's Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, just being yourself, and feel free to practice whatever it is.
Right.
Right.
And so, after the video, a lot of people asked me, like, oh, you don't believe in God. If you don't believe in God, do you believe in evolution? People were calling me the Antichrist. People were saying, just a lot of hurtful things. And
some of them even said, they're going to keep you in their prayers.
Yeah, people said they're going to pray. And always, prayers are always good.
That's
I always appreciate prayers. I just hope that the prayers are with good intent. And you're praying from your heart. And you're not praying for other intentions. But I always appreciate blessings. First, I want to state that I believe in God. Okay?
We believe in God.
We believe in God. Okay? I'm just not a Christian. And there's nothing wrong with being a Christian because I know some very good people that are Christians. Shout out to Emma Lorraine Plunge. Shout out to Charles Bryce. I know people that are Christians that I have come to when back in the days when I was questioning my faith, questioning who I was, questioning my purpose, and they were Christians. And when I asked them tough questions about Jesus, about Christianity, about racism, about discrimination, about how Christianity came to Africa, they answered these questions frankly. They did not judge me. They did not call me an antichrist. They did not call me a hypocrite. They answered my questions how they best could, using the doctrines that they had as Christians. They used their Bible, used their experiences, and they were able to talk to me and have frank discussions about faith, about what faith was. I want to say something. I don't have a problem with Christians. Who I have a problem with and who I was venting, since people said I was venting a lot, who I was venting at were hypocrites, were people that use their religion to oppress other people. Were people that said, oh, I'm a Christian. And because I'm a Christian, all other people, if you're not a Christian, you're going to hell. And I'm praying for you. And there's no way but Jesus. And my way is right. And I'm this and that.
And that only one religion is going to take you to heaven. That the rest of them, are not going to take you to heaven. And that you're going to go to hell. And it's funny that this is coming from a guy that is constantly disrespecting women on his status, whether it's Janet Jackson and all those things. And we're not going to, you know who you are.
You know who you are.
And you're a hypocrite.
Hypocrite. But that's neither here nor there. My issue, I am a product of my experiences, right? And I want you guys to understand that. I'm a product of my experiences, just like everyone here is a part of your experiences. We have all been in some way touched by behavioralism and what we see. So how I am today is because of how I was raised, how people treated me, the interhuman interactions that I had with people. So it wasn't like I woke up and and I'm not a Christian, I'm born in No, that wasn't what it was. I woke up and what I believe and who I am are shaped by my experiences, and no one here can say that their experiences did not shape them. There are people that are Christians. I have a friend named Charles Bryce. He told me how he found God, and God's love, and God's heart, and God made him who he was. And I appreciate that. His experiences with God, his experiences with his faith made him the great man that he is today. And I appreciate that. What I have a problem with is people making statuses about how I'm the Antichrist, because I'm not a Christian, because I don't necessarily believe in the Christian faith. People telling me that I'm going to burn in hell because I support homosexual rights and I support gay rights. People using their faith, be it the Muslim faith, be it the Christian faith, be it the Buddhist faith, be it the Confucianist faith, the Judaism faith, being whatever faith it is, using their faith as a way and as an excuse to oppress other people. That is what I have a problem with. Those are the people that I feel are hypocrites. So it's not a Kalé against Christians thing. It's a me against people that use whatever. It doesn't even have to be religion. Be it using your privilege as a white male, using your privilege as a male, using your privilege as a black woman to oppress other people and say, hey, I'm better than you because I'm this and that, or my way is the best way. I had someone that was a Christian, the same person that called me an antichrist, telling me that, oh, Kalé, you like gays? Gays are all faggots, and you're going to burn in hell. And if you were back in Africa, we would execute you because you support gays. First and foremost, if that's the kind of mentality that you want to spread, that everyone in Africa is a bigot and everyone in Africa hates gays or hates women,
and that there were no gay.
There were no gays in Ogoni land.
Correction, that gay has been around for years.
Years,
people
centuries.
are just now, people are just now coming out slowly, and there is still gay as we speak. So
and there's nothing wrong with it.
Do your research,
So
gay does not, say gayness does not define who you are.
Right. And to cap off a point, people are saying, I want to state this point. I have no issues with Jesus Christ. I think Jesus Christ was a great prophet. I think Muhammad was a great prophet. I think Buddha was a great man. What we need to realize while people are sitting here judging, Jesus Christ hung out with Mary Magdalene. He hung out with prostitutes. He hung out with tax collectors. He hung out with thieves. People that society in that time viewed as the very bottom of society, viewed as outcasts. And there was a reason why Jesus was feared by the Sadducees and the Pharisees of that time, because he was a radical and he accepted everyone, regardless of what their beliefs was, regardless of what their sexuality was, regardless of who they were. And I think people forget that a lot. Unfortunately, when Muslim fundamentalists use the Quran as justification for bombing people, for spewing hate about Christians and other religions, they forget the teachings of the Quran. They forget that even in the Quran hails Jesus as a prophet and as our brother. And when people use the Bible, in my opinion, to bring down homosexuals, to justify slavery, to justify discrimination, to bring up an Aryan race, they forgot the teachings of Jesus Christ. Those are the people that I have a problem with. Let me state, do believe in a God. I believe that Elohim is Allah. That Allah is God. That Allah is the beginning and the end. That these are all interchangeable. I believe in God. Let me rephrase myself. Let me restate myself. So you guys hear me very carefully.
Because this is no more the Facebook statuses that writing back and forth on the status.
Let's stop.
She believes in a God. And the reason why Kalé has more to say was because a lot of the backlashes were towards Kalé. So that's why I'm kind of letting her, say what she has to say, because a lot of it went towards Kalé. And they didn't come after me. So thank God they didn't come after
her. Thank God, right? Who's to say that God is not Allah, that Allah is not Elohim, that Allah is not Alpha Omega, that God is not all these interchangeable terms? I believe in promoting inclusivity and unity for everyone, regardless of your race, regardless of your religion, sex, whatever. So let me end with this, okay? Let me end with this. These are the people I have a problem with, okay? Let me end with this. If you are an underachiever, an enemy of progress, if you are, and I'm going to keep saying it, enemy of progress, if you are someone who's going to use your religion, use your faith, to oppress other people, be it gays, be it women, be it blacks, be it Africans, if you're going to use the privilege you have, if you're going to use your knowledge as a way to oppress people, I'm coming after you. I'm going to come after you. And I'm going to use my knowledge to promote and to eradicate the hate that you want to spread in this world. So let it be known of what I think of people like you.
Right, I think they've gotten the point.
You got the point. I love everybody.
We're spreading love.
We're spreading love.
We love everybody.
We love everybody.
They got
and we hope we love yourself. For all those calling me the Antichrist, I will pray for you. I will pray to my God for you. Salam alaikum. Yeah, where is this button?